In the heart of the eucalyptus forest, nestled among the towering trees, lived a koala named Kieran. Known for his curious nature and keen mind, Kieran often explored beyond the boundaries of his home, venturing into parts of the forest other koalas avoided. His friends and family warned him about the dangers, but Kieran's curiosity always got the better of him. One moonlit night, Kieran's adventurous spirit led him to an unfamiliar grove. The trees here were older, their branches intertwining to form a canopy that almost blocked out the moonlight. As he wandered deeper, he stumbled upon an unusual sight. A circle of ancient stones, each inscribed with strange symbols. In the center of the circle was a massive eucalyptus tree, its bark shimmering with an ethereal glow. Intrigued, Kieran approached the tree and noticed a small, intricately carved door at its base. Hesitant but driven by curiosity, he pushed the door open and found himself descending into a hidden underground chamber. The chamber was dimly lit by bioluminescent fungi, casting a soft, greenish glow. Inside, Kieran discovered a group of koalas gathered around a large stone table. They turned to him, their eyes filled with a mixture of surprise and curiosity. One of them, an elderly koala with a long, braided beard, stepped forward. "Welcome, young traveler," the elder said, his voice echoing through the chamber. "You have found the hidden grove of the Eucalyptus Order, the secret society that has protected this forest for generations. I am Elder Thaddeus, the current leader of this society." Kieran was awestruck. He had heard rumors of a secret society among the koalas, but had always dismissed them as mere legends. "What is the purpose of your society?" he asked, his voice barely above a whisper. Elder Thaddeus smiled. "We are the guardians of the forest, protectors of its secrets and keepers of its balance. We ensure that the harmony between all creatures in the forest is maintained, but our existence must remain hidden to protect our mission." Kieran felt a surge of respect for these koalas and their noble cause. He wanted to learn more and offered to help in any way he could. Elder Thaddeus nodded approvingly. "Very well, Kieran. You have shown great courage and curiosity. We will teach you our ways, but remember, with this knowledge comes great responsibility." And so, Kieran began his training with the Eucalyptus Order, learning the secrets of the forest and the ancient wisdom of his ancestors. Months passed, and Kieran immersed himself in the teachings of the Eucalyptus Order. He learned about the delicate balance of the ecosystem, the medicinal properties of various plants, and the ancient rituals that kept the forest's magic alive. The members of the society grew to respect Kieran's dedication and quick learning, and he became an integral part of their secret world. One day, Elder Thaddeus summoned Kieran to the stone table. "Kieran, your training is nearly complete, but there is one final trial you must face. It is the trial of trust, a test that will determine if you are truly worthy of joining our ranks." Kieran nodded, ready to prove himself. Elder Thaddeus continued, "You must journey to the sacred spring, deep within the forest, and retrieve a vial of its water. This spring is protected by ancient guardians, and only those who approach with pure intentions will succeed." With a determined heart, Kieran set off on his journey. The forest grew denser as he ventured further, the path becoming more treacherous with each step. As he approached the sacred spring, he felt a presence watching him. Suddenly, a group of forest guardians, mystical creatures made of bark and leaves, emerged from the shadows. "Who dares to approach the sacred spring?" their leader demanded, his voice like the rustling of leaves. Kieran stepped forward, his voice steady. "I am Kieran, a seeker of the Eucalyptus Order. I come with pure intentions to retrieve the water of the spring." The guardians studied him for a moment, then their leader spoke again. "To prove your purity, you must solve the riddle of the forest. Answer correctly, and you may pass. Fail, and you shall be turned away." The leader recited the riddle. "I am not alive, but I grow. I have no lungs, but I need air. I have no mouth, and I can drown. What am I?" Kieran thought carefully, recalling his teachings and the knowledge he had gained. "A fire," he answered confidently. "A fire fits all those descriptions." The guardians nodded in approval, and the leader stepped aside. "You have proven your worth, Kieran. You may take the water from the sacred spring." Kieran filled a vial with the crystal-clear water and began his journey back to the hidden grove. Upon his return, Elder Thaddeus and the other members of the order greeted him with smiles. "You have passed the trial of trust. Elder Thaddeus announced. You have shown wisdom, courage, and purity of heart. From this day forward, you are a full member of the Eucalyptus Order. Kieran felt a deep sense of pride and belonging. He had earned the respect of the secret society and was now entrusted with their most precious knowledge. Life in the forest continued peacefully, with Kieran playing a crucial role in maintaining its balance. However, one day, as the Eucalyptus Order gathered for their monthly council, Elder Thaddeus revealed troubling news. There is a threat to our forest, he began gravely. A group of humans has discovered our secret and plans to exploit the sacred spring for its magical properties. We must act swiftly to protect it. The members of the Order exchanged worried glances. The forest had always been their sanctuary, free from human interference. Kieran felt a surge of determination. We cannot let them succeed. We must protect the spring at all costs. Elder Thaddeus nodded. Indeed, but we cannot do it alone. We need allies. Kieran suggested seeking help from the other animal tribes in the forest. If we unite, we can defend our home more effectively. The Order agreed, and Kieran was tasked with reaching out to the leaders of the other tribes. He visited the wise owl, the cunning fox, and the brave deer, explaining the situation and seeking their support. Each agreed to help, understanding the importance of the sacred spring to the entire forest. As the day of confrontation approached, the allied animals gathered at the sacred spring, ready to defend it. The humans arrived, equipped with tools and machines, unaware of the resistance awaiting them. A tense standoff ensued. Just as the humans prepared to move forward, a loud roar echoed through the forest. From the shadows emerged a creature no one had expected, a chimera, a fearsome blend of lion, goat, and serpent. It stood protectively in front of the spring, its eyes glowing with ancient power. The humans froze in fear, and the chimera spoke in a voice that resonated through the trees. Leave this sacred place. It is protected by the ancient spirits of the forest, and your presence is not welcome. Terrified, the humans fled, abandoning their plans to exploit the spring. The chimera turned to the gathered animals, nodding in approval. You have shown great courage and unity. The forest is safe because of your efforts. Kieran approached the chimera, his heart pounding. Thank you for your help. We couldn't have done it without you. The chimera's eyes softened. The balance of the forest is of utmost importance. Remember, the strength of the forest lies in its unity and respect for all its inhabitants. With that, the chimera vanished into the shadows, leaving the animals to celebrate their victory. The Eucalyptus Order and their allies had successfully protected the sacred spring, forging a bond that would ensure the forest's safety for generations to come. Kieran had not only earned the respect of his fellow koalas, but also of the entire forest. He had proven that with unity, courage, and respect, even the greatest challenges could be overcome. And so, the legend of Kieran and the Eucalyptus Order grew, a testament to the power of harmony and cooperation in the heart of the forest.